Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Damontae bringing you a banger. Don't forget to go follow on my Twitch, please. Here you will never miss out on daily Payday content. For some more insight on this build, please go check out this video that's already on my YouTube about this build. Here's a short clip from the video.
What did I say earlier? Some stupid shit. This guy's like, I got 30,000 for snitching on my whole hood. It was like a YouTube video. It was so funny. He had like a whole stack of money, and he was like taking a video, and he was like, I just snitched on my whole hood. And he made 30,000. It was so funny, man. I was like, what kind of what? Oh, this is not good. This is GG, man. Alright, dodge hacks initiate.
For those who don't know what this is, I'll explain. When your armor breaks in this game from full armor, you actually have an invulnerability for 0.35 seconds. As seen here, the cop that was supposed to shoot me never even registered as a shot because I used bullseye ace to achieve full armor regen to trigger the grace period skip. The cop that was supposed to hit me is the one that was rolling right in front of the dozer. As you see here, he was supposed to shoot me, but his bullet never registered.
I'm dead, man. Dead. Nope.
And there as well. The ABC Rogue, the perk deck abilities look like this. Your first card being Subtle, which is just giving you a 15% dodge chance. Which is followed by Elusive, which is a 15% less likely targeting naturally given to the Rogue. Which is followed by Evasive, which is another 15% dodge stacked, but is now giving you a total of 30. The last dodge stack up being the Shadow Warrior, which is giving you another 15% dodge, stacking you to 45%, and when you have the suit on, you get an extra 5% dodge, giving you 50% as your baseline. Killer Instinct, which is the last card in the perk deck, is giving you a 25% chance to pierce enemies' armor with your bullets with any weapon that you're using. It also comes equipped with 80% swap speed, so therefore you can actually alternate change through both of your weapons all the time in this build, which that'll help you actually keep ammo for both of your weapons. ABC Rogue build, very versatile and can play all the maps with ease. Pairing the AMR-16 with the Mark 10, DPS really isn't an issue. Here's a concept that I covered inside of one of my YouTube shorts, but it was really hard to really get it on screen to fit size, so I'll just go over it once again. Inside the Rogue build, you can get 50% less likely targeting. Now, if you're less likely targeted by 50% of the bullets already, and you're dodging as a base 50% of the bullets, that only leaves you with about 25% of the bullets that you have to deal with. Now, if you only have to deal with 25% of the bullets, that's where your first aid kits come into play. That's where your accuracy comes into play. DPS, using cover, armor regen. With the Rogue's targeting ability, it'll allow you to play more freely in most situations. Now, with the large amount of dodge that's shielded in the base perk deck, it really fits easy with things like armor regen and HP regen, damage stacking. Never just focus on just dodge survival. Being aggressive in this build is insane. You have first aid kits to top it off. You are able to push into any fight because if you're going to take life damage, you're easily able just to drop a kit and auto heal from it, or just drop a kit and use temp zerking the way that I tend to play the build. And then when you do temp zerking, that's where the build kind of changes into a one-tap build. You have the damage yield in the AMR-16, the range, just to keep yourself, staying at low HP and being able to one-shot the enemies. And that is the versatility of my Rogue build. You can go from passive play to aggressive play all within the same engagement. Now, while sitting at low HP isn't really the best choice, we do have first aid kits, so it isn't a bad play at all. It will allow you to do things that your other teammates can't perform, like go up against many dozers and slamming them all without taking any damage outside of the damage that you've taken to the HP. The thing I like to do the most in my rogue builds, or pretty much in all my dodge deck, is the numbers and probability behind the dodge values. With me taking the time to calculate what dodge values are possible and understanding that how many dodges I can achieve based on the situation and counting the dodges that I get gives me the knowledge on how I'm going to be playing in that said situation. Knowing how to perform a dodge clear is very effective with this strategy. Breaking the targeting system, understanding how the cop's reaction timer works, then grace period timer. This is huge, because a lot of players don't know this. Funny enough, I play that style pretty much in most of my setups. And one last thing is target priority. If you focus that in this build, what's aiming at you and what's shooting at you or what's targeting you, or rather than just kill whoring every cop, you will survive much longer and much easier. Because if you're kill whoring every cop, there will be so many that get a chance to shoot at you and plenty that land shots, which is the last thing you want to do and allow inside your rogue build, is cops to actually fire bullets at you. Here are the skills that we bring with the build. I do accommodate myself with first aid kits aced as my life regen, and as you see, the aggressive part of the build kind of plays around that. Now your 14 first aid kits practically is 14 mistakes, so you gotta play cautious. We grab Rifleman Ace to get that zoomed in ability so that we can actually hit shots with the AMR-16 from range, and it's a great weapon to do so. We have Bullseye Ace, which was represented at the beginning of this build, and then we accommodate that, which is a change from the last time, is Shock and Awe Ace so we can stagger some shields. Damage increase from Underdog, and the Scavenger skill, can't really forget about that one. We get the stability increase, the accuracy from hip firing, and then we go for lock and load so that we can sprint and shoot. Now this build will do a lot of hip firing and aiming down the sights, so fire control does come handy, same with the extra stability and accuracy. We accommodate ourselves with sprinting dodge, we accommodate ourselves with sprinting reload, we grab some of these other skills coming up to Sneaky Bastard. Yes, you can change it up, do what you want. I go for full crits, optical illusions, suppressor skills, high value target. What's most important in this setup here is just to get full crits, because that's where most of your damage is really going to be coming from. And then stacking accuracy for the headshots. The last skill here will be Berserker, which I had just previously shown earlier and will continue to show. Temp Zerking inside Rogue really isn't a bad thing as long as you're using it properly and, placing first aid kit. My AMR-16 here has the long barrel, not the DMR kit. I like to use the long barrel because the ammo pulls much better. Which is next followed by the bigger the better suppressor, which I'm able to fit inside the build, so I was able to. We go for the concealment boost to give us that extra percentage of dodge. We don't lock it to any sort of fire. We do have the blast from the past foregrip. For the stability and concealment stack up, we went for the concealment laser so that we didn't have to expend any points. Now this is a DLC grip, but it is, probably one of the better ones that you could be grabbing, the skeletal grip. I do grab the thrust for that damage increase because why not? We do grab the fast mag to fit the fast build, obviously you can change that. Same goes for the sight here, you don't have to just use the Seymour sight, I personally just like to use the Seymour sight. Then we have the wide stock, which is a good concealment, good stability. And then lastly, I follow it with the LW receiver, which just gives me accuracy stability stack. You can change it. Now my Mark 10 is made like this. It does have the bigger the better suppressor, followed by the concealment boost. Do note that you can customize these weapons in a multitude of ways, you just have to stay within the same concealment area, but if you want to better certain stats, you're able to. We have the compact module here so we don't have to expend any conceal. While the custom built frame gives no statistical change, it's just cool to see. Speed pull mag to match the build once again, fast build, fast reload. While I'm not using a sight and I'm not using a stock, as I had previously just mentioned, you can actually grab these things if you stay within that same concealment area. It's just depending on how you make it.
I gotta wait my team to really push that, honestly.
Hands up. Drop the weapon. Kneel down. Get those cuffs
I've
on.
negotiated a hostage trade. Look around. There should be a hostage somewhere who's marked out. Free that hostage. Well done! Sydney is back from custody. Sydney's down. Make sure those straps are nicely fastened. Don't want lock dropping the loot too early now.
Up! Drop your fucking weapon!
Great work! Before he gets out of custody. Objective needs help. That money needs to be tightly secured by the straps before lock can take off.
The medic is down! Hey, go first aid kit!
James, you're the last man standing. We all need you to pull through. You need to take hostages. Use your cable ties and tie them down.
Drop it! I need some med soon. Medic back anyway. I need some medical attention. I need a goddamn medic.
Make sure those straps are nicely fastened. Don't want lock dropping the loot too early now.
First aid kit here. Got that sniper. Here, shield down.
Ensure all the straps are secure. Don't give lock an excuse to accidentally drop the money.
Fine, shield down. Fucking shield. Med suit.
Where'd that sniper respawn?
Tie them down. We'll make a law enforcement cuff himself. That money needs to be tightly secured by the straps before lock can take off.
Okay, taser down.
Keep pushing forward. Make sure those straps are nicely fastened. Don't want lock dropping the loot too early now. I'm too old for this. Let's get back up and go to work. Ensure all the straps are secure. Don't give lock an excuse to accidentally drop the money. Okay, the police are willing to do a hostage trade. Look for the marked out hostage, then free them.
Let me see some hands. Kneel down. Put your cuffs on. Hands.
I've negotiated a hostage
Lay the
trade.
weapon down.
Look around. There
Hands.
should be a hostage somewhere who's marked out. Free that hostage. That money needs to be tightly secured by the straps before lock can take off.
Kneel down.
Shifty!
Got the man, the myth, the legend.